Damn it, fuck, damn it, shit. Which one would it cost you? I don't know. Shit's drive me nuts. I've been messing with Python and Chatbot all day. And it's just insane. Everything that I create for the project I'm doing for it, which is the achievement thing or whatever, it works fine, but alone by itself, you know, like testing and stuff. But when I implement it into Chatbot, it seems to have an issue with not working at all, no matter what I use. I've used the MySQL connector that's for it, SSH, the SHFTP protocol, FTP lib. They just all they fail. Every one of them failed to do anything. It won't even load the script up if I import the what it needs to import. It's so crazy. But hello everybody. Welcome to this day, which I don't know what day it is. It's like the 20-something. Let's see, 27th. Okay, it is the 27th of June, April. April, yeah. And you're probably here for Star Trek, so I guess I should hit on Star Trek.
Stream Element says, Scorpwana is now live. Streaming Star Trek Online. Star Trek Online. UG. Python and Streamlabs Chatbot. April 27th, 2022.
Chatbot. Can't even say your own name. Chatbot. Hello there, Chatbot. How are you? No, there's like the basic functions and how to connect to an SQL table or MySQL or whatever from a website is import the function from the thing itself, you know, like import MySQL.connector. Works perfectly outside of Chatbot, but if you're in Chatbot, throws all these errors and stuff. It's so crazy. I even looked up an old somebody's old post. It was that StackFlow site, and they were having the same issue, and no one ever replied back. I was thinking, well, this must be a bad thing then. And it was like 3 years ago for this one person. So I was like, nobody replied in 3 years. I guess it's going to be one of those unsolved cases. So since I couldn't connect to SQL, I was thinking, okay, well, worst case scenario, file upload protocol. You know, have it upload every time that someone triggers a need for it to upload, which is, it wouldn't be that often. Just like a secure FTP, you know, SSH type secure shell, you know, so whatever. Anyway, so I thought, okay. So then I tested, look, it starts with a P, I can't remember. Import or whatever it's called. And I tested it out, was able to upload a file to where I wanted it to on my web server or site. So I was like, oh, this will work out great, you know. It worked out perfectly. And then I tried to make it work for the Chatbot, and it throws off this whole like exception error. Supposed to be string, got bytes instead. I'm like, So I'll look it up. A lot of issues with it with Python 2.7.13, which is the only version that Chatbot loves to have. You're not when you install Chatbot, Streamlabs Chatbot. It used to be somebody else's, but Streamlabs got a hold of it or something. I don't know. The guy went and worked for him. Who knows? I don't know. I didn't really look that much into the detail of it. But apparently, it can only use Python 2.7.13. You can't use any higher version. You can't use a lower version. That's the only version that it will work with. And since 2.7 at all is an old version of Python, anytime you use Python to update anything with it, like I had to install the MySQL connector because it doesn't come with it. You have to pip install it. And so I tried, and it says this version is depreciated, recommend whatever, like upgrading Python. I'm like, well, that's out of the question. So let me choose a downgraded version that was around during the 2.7.13 at least. And I did, found one. It worked perfect, you know, it's whatever. But yeah, Chatbot does not like it. But that's why I went to the secure one. I was thinking, okay, secure then. I tried it out. It worked perfect outside of the Chatbot. Yeah, the Chatbot was like, eh. So I was like, okay, well, if it doesn't like SQL, it doesn't like secure FTP, which there's not really much difference in just FTP really, except for the security feature. But so I tried just standard FTP lib that comes default with Python. It starts throwing out all these error codes only in Chatbot. I'm like, does this whoever made Chatbot, are they just against like actual programming code? They just throw this shit together? It's just mundane little garbage or something. I don't know. So I was thinking a little long. Okay, well, let's see if we can make it run a script outside of itself. Because usually you can do that with other programming languages. You can like just tell it to forward the variables over to another file or whatever and execute that file outside of whatever you're doing. Again, it didn't work inside Python. I mean, it didn't in Chatbot. I'm thinking, is all this thing is to do is just give you like A plus B equals C and that's it? Is that all this all Chatbot's gonna do? It's got so much potential, but it's held back by some sort of, I guess, cannot do this or do these functions or so. I don't know. You look up like information, you don't really find any kind of documentation on anything with it. It's just there, like how to install it and to install Python and where to download scripts, and that's it. But it doesn't tell you like detailed information as to what you can and cannot do with it. It just drives me nuts. I've been spending like 4 straight hours trying to troubleshoot it and playing with the bot. Like I've had it on and just like typing in the chat and it replying back with information, which I'm sure I probably need to turn off the. Okay, yeah, I turned it off. Yeah, I had the achievement thing. You can turn on and off the scripts and stuff easily. But if anybody was paying attention to the chat during all that, they'd have seen like a bunch of just gobbledygook pumped into the screen. Where the bot, I try to see if the bot sees whatever I'm doing or whatever, and reply back to me if something succeeds or not. And it does, and sometimes it doesn't. I mean, even the command, like the built-in Python 2.7.13, is called exe file. Exec file, which is supposed to execute Python script file outside of whatever. Error every time. Until I told it not to import any kind of other functions, but just to say print hello world or whatever, or return something like hello world. That's the only time it worked. It's the baby version of it or something. It's really frustrating when you know something should work and the way it should work, but yet it doesn't. So I would not recommend learning Python just to do something with Chatbot. If you're going to do Python, do it in something that's better than Chatbot. And update it to the latest version, which is like 3 point something, whatever. I would update, but it might overwrite the 2.7 thing that's needed for Chatbot to work. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's like they just gave up. They still create Chatbot, update the program itself, but yet it still just uses Python 2.7. It's like there could be a security feature that's wrong with it or something, or dead, or that allows people to hack it. No, well, if you want to use it, there you go. Makes you want to create your own outside of the protocol zone of all that. I just like the features of Chatbot. The sound stuff. Why have sounds play from a site that only allow you like less than 20 sounds, or 5 depending on where you're at, when you can have an infinite amount on your own computer that play through. I don't know, it's just frustrating. I was off today, so I ended up getting up really late, like 4 o'clock. But I didn't really sleep though. I just kind of laid there as usual. When I would get frustrated with Python or something, I would just load up Halo and play a little bit of the campaigns. Done with Halo 2, and need to work on Halo 3. And play some multiplayer. Got my ass handed to me there. I just don't see how people do it. How they're able to play multiplayer like that and get a headshot every single shot they make. When you're jumping around and you see them spin real quick and bam, they got you. Like, what the fuck? I know they can't be cheating because the anti-cheat's on unless there's a way. But it's always strange whenever like you zoom in with your telescope on, like, say Halo, and you're watching a player, and all of a sudden, like, they're shooting, and then they just spin around and they're aiming directly at you, and it makes you wonder, like, how did you know I was here that quickly? Just curious. I mean, I could see it, like, say if someone's jumping up and down and they're shooting at you and they're missing you like 1 or 2 times and then get a headshot, that's normal. Or if they shoot you with one and it nicks you or something or whatever, shoot you in the foot and kills you. But it's just odd. I got one headshot because the person was standing there and I just shot. Other than that, unload a whole clip into them, they barely die. I got like it was 4-on-4 team, red versus blue, Slayer or something like that, and Halo. It went to Halo Reach for multiplayer, even though I told it like any other Halo, but nobody was there because nobody likes to play the regular Halos anymore. But yeah. I regretted everything. Every time I'm on someone's team, I'm thinking, oh, I'm so sorry. It's like first one to hit 50 kills, and there I am getting killed like 40 times. Team's like, just stay right here in the corner. Don't move. My button configuration's not set right either. I'm used to Halo 1 so much, like the default for that, which was really simple to use. Center wheel mouse, scroll up or down, change weapons, and click on middle wheel mouse, you zoom with your weapon that has a zoom feature. Left mouse button is like your fire weapon. Right mouse button, throw grenade. You got it all there. And of course, WASD, you know, for the arrow keys or whatever running around. R for reload. Q in Halo is for your light to come on for some reason. But in like other games, it's melee. But yeah, and I kept hitting tab and shit, sprint. At least like the jump space bars still jump. So there I was like trying to fiddle around with like doing melee to somebody, and then they'd catch on to what I was doing and then turn around and hit me. Because I suck. Random belch. Haven't really had anything to eat today, so I have no need to belch. Sipped on some water, and that was about it earlier. I ate an Oreo. They're called Oreo Cakesters. They were discontinued from our store and half off, so I thought, well, I'll get a box or whatever. So I ate one of those like maybe an hour after I woke up today. That's it. And now I got like the belches. Makes total sense. The world is broken. The Addams family started when Mr. Addams fighted. They all came out retarded. The Addams family. Is someone sending me a message on that thing? Why is it different? God, I'm becoming obsessed over like this whole achievement thing that I want to do. Even though it's stupid. I mean, I think it's just interesting. Something to do. I send this all out to the fleet, and yet I receive the message to myself. Something crazy. I had this like idea whenever I took a piss earlier. In the scripting file, what I'm creating, I'm doing like what you're normally supposed to do when you like import a function from some other file or whatever. You put it at the beginning of the document. You know, you're like saying, okay, well, here you go. Well, maybe that's the problem. Because in Chatbot, anything that happens during the chat, like someone says something, it goes to the execute function or whatever that's inside the script to go through the data, like when an action is performed. So maybe that's like whenever the script, the middle part of the script is loaded, not the main script. So I'm going to move it to see about if it's possible to do what I want to do with it. Should I stop yawning for no damn reason? I can just see it failing though. I mean, I'm doing everything like the normal way you do stuff. It's like, okay, here's an example, right? Peter Piper picked a pack of Piper. Oh no, I'm kidding. Okay. For the chatbot to reply back to the chat inside of a random script or something, there is a function / subroutine called in in Python they're called DEFs. DEF. Okay, just remember that, DEF. And the default one for like the bot to reply that everyone puts in the scripts is DEF reply, a little circle opening bracket, I forget what it's called, the word message, which means a variable called message that it will carry into it, and then another ending circle bracket with a colon. And whenever you do that, and it's like a space underneath it, you know, enter twice, and then type return or something so that it returns out of the function. And inside of that, all it is like a basic thing for the bot to send a message. You know, like just whatever you want it to say. Like if something succeeded or you ask it a question, it replies back with a response. That's all it is. Well, it's a DEF. I guess that means define. I don't know. I looked it up, but I can't remember. So I was like, okay, well this is here, right? This whole little function, this subroutine is right here. I'm gonna make my own subroutine. So I make blah with the word yes in the middle of it, just throwing out some random bullshit. You know, just it's not like that, but that's what it was. And you call it, you know, inside your script or whatever like that. But you load up the scripts, and it's all like blah is not defined. I'm like, well, it's defined just the way it replies defined. Why the hell isn't it not working? Chatbot. Is it only like things that Chatbot can use? Is that it? Is that why? You gotta call it the same bullshit? I don't know. You have a built-in only these functions can function through it? That's lame. Maybe that's what's going on. But I swear in like even in the text-to-speech thing, whenever I modified some of that code and it worked, I was able to call another script to do a different function in that script with no problem. However, whenever I do it in this other script that I'm creating, it's a problem. That doesn't make any sense, and there's nothing different there. It's like it just randomly decides not to work. And it boggles my mind. I'm so used to like programming languages, like when you tell it to do this, you know, it will work. You know, you tell it to like jump off a cliff, and it's like, which one? You know, this one right here is like jump off a cliff. Like, what's a cliff? You know, well, this is a cliff. Okay, that's a cliff. But what's a cliff? You're like, that's what I just told you it was. Oh, okay, I see that now. But what's a cliff? You're like, oh my fucking god. That's how it seems. It's like Python has dementia on here or something. That's why I would not have recommended it to be like the actual programming language. But whatever. Maybe Ruby on Rails. I was always told I should learn Ruby on Rails. I never did. I never had a reason. The only reason you ever have to learn some sort of programming language is if you have something to do with it, or you're going to use it for some reason. If you have nothing to use it with, then what's the point in having it? That's why I was like years ago. I told my buddy, I was like, well, if you want me to learn that, then give me some sort of a project to do with it. You know, that gets the excitement going, the learning process. And it's like, well, I don't know. Well, shit. If you don't know, then what the fuck? Come on, pop the wreck so I can hurry the hell up. I'm kind of anxious. It's causing anxiety. My god, I do not remember Halo 2 being that damn hard. There's the toilet in beginning of the level, and that one. Brutes just coming after me. Covenant tanks coming after me. I'm the Arbiter. I'm thinking I don't even want to be the Arbiter. I'm like, let me jump on the back of this tank, beat the hell out of it, and put a grenade in there. But the controls, I forgot to set them correctly, so I had been playing the whole time using the wrong kind of control set. But I'm swapping back and forth because I'm like trying to get Halo 1 ones and that one, so it confuses my button configuration, especially if I hadn't played something in a while. So instead of throwing a grenade, I just would punch stuff or something, and I was like, I need to fix this. And then I would fix it, and then wouldn't save it, then play it again. Like, you know, like I'd go into the options to set like how I want the controls to be, and then not save it, and then exit the game, and then go back into the game, going, hey, what the fuck? He's proud of his little one thing. Running in circles, circles and running. Let's see. Rip, 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 rip. Okay, that's gotta be captured soon. Somebody's heard that. Really fucking. It's like a party over here or some shit. Kill it! Kill that crystal. This sucker's loud as hell. This crystals suck ass. I don't remember, but whenever I was playing Halo 2. I was going after, I don't know, some enemies, grunts threw grenades. I shot the grenades on the floor and they didn't hurt me. I was thinking, I don't remember that. Oh, good God. Here we are, laying here on our bed. Here we are. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Here I am. Rock you like a hurricane. Oh, I hate these crystal things. They're so loud. Let's see. That's got to be fake. Allies cannot be winning that area. I'll be over here away from those loud-ass crystals. Loomis? Really? He tried to wake up the android. Oh my gosh. That's funny. Alright. You take care of that. Y'all stay over here or something. Here. Stay right there. Loomis, you get over there a little ways. And y'all die well or whatever you're gonna do. I'm gonna run away and go join the circus or something. Hopefully they'll take cue from me putting the target focus on that one user to help that user whenever the user starts to fight. They'll fight too, and I'll have to tell them not to stand there for damn ever because they'll get blown up. Let's go over here and see what the holdup is. Holdup is everybody standing over there not working. Get out your ass and start working, bitch. Now I did get on this morning after I started, after I got off playing and streaming, like a few hours later, and sat at the Starbase, Defensive Starbase 1 with 4 of my characters on the Klingon side to get the rare or ultra rare fleet credits by just sitting there and AFKing it, I still don't understand why that's a bad thing to put on a stream. Doesn't make any sense. I'm stupid or something. Don't need to be showing off that thing. Well, no, the hell body watches anyway, so who gives a shit? Personal shield's losing power. Oh, bye. You son of a bitch. Yeah, y'all fight each other. Yep. Motherfucker. Alright, we're gonna respawn. Whatever. I think my character's gotten even weaker, or either I've like lost my traits or some shit. Which could be a thing. I need to look at that. Nope, they're still there. Hey, we've lost another capture point. Congratulations, everybody, just standing over there. Boom, 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 boom. Y'all better be following me over to Dr. Loomis. It doesn't work. No. Shit. Man, my team needs to keep up with me. If I run really fast, you need to run faster, damn it. Come on, Carl. Come wake me up. Little mess. No, Carl. Carl, leave him alone. Come back. Come here. Carl. Carl. Carl, you dumbass. Good job. Good job, Carl. Good job. Good job, Carl. Good job. Good job, dumbasses. Okay, there's this person here that's going to try to do it too. Maybe I need to start changing up how I do things. I don't seem to be outputting the same amount of damage I always used to. Run, bitch! Okay. Collective nightmares. Baby, my heart's on fire. Yep. I determined a long time ago I was not a gamer. Suck so much at every bit of it. I can't do it like everyone else can. I don't understand why. Enemy targets on sensors. Enemy targets on sausage. Formula hack. Yay. Command center. Command center. I had Star Trek Next Generation played in the background today while I was trying to do some coding. It failed. There's an episode called Clues, where Data is waking up Jean-Luc Picard on the floor of the Enterprise with all the other crew down. And they're like, what happened to whatever? And he's like, went through a wormhole, sir. And then they're seeing Data's acting suspiciously curious about crap and weird and whatever. So they found all these clues that end up looking like Data's actually telling a lie, that they'd been awake, or that a whole 24 hours has been like taken away from them. They don't know why. Whenever he said it was only 30 seconds. Yeah, it's been a while since I watched that episode. But wow. I'm glad that it's on differently. I'm sure that the channel will still play that episode like 12 times this week. Don't worry, be happy. Here's a little song I wrote. Might be a little note for note. Don't worry, be happy, okay? I guess my people are stuck at the doors. Let's see. Yep, they're stuck at the doors. It's so stupid. More. And how's this looking? Everything's about to be taken back over. All of you are slackers, man. Okay, 2 getting captured, 3 getting captured. That's awesome. You get a line and I'll get a pole and I'll go down in the crawfish hole, honey, baby mine. That's right, player. Oh, I love running fast. It's so fun. Run! It's Michael Myers. He never gets tired.
All 3
silos are under line control. Excellent work. Excellent work. What are you gonna use the transporter there, buddy? Oh, don't shoot at him. He's just standing there. He ain't hating nobody. He ain't hating nobody, huh? Alright, meathead, huh? Let's see. Change. Okay, yeah, we're under red alert still. Okay, there we are. Hey! Okay. What bend over? No, you bend over. Sweet giblets. Man, where did the day go? This is so sad. I slept through a lot of it. That's why whenever I'm off work or whatever for just a day, it doesn't seem like it. I could be off a whole week and be like, it's only been 12 hours in my day. Hey, let's shoot the player, yay. Flanking damage. I need a better weapon. I need a weapon that'll kill people. You did not shoot me. I refuse to believe you shot me. Nope, I'm gonna keep clicking on it till we get it. There we are. We're not gonna let anything distract us from clicking the buttons. Nicolas Cage did a Vanity Fair auto thingy from Google. What the fuck they call that? Autocomplete search. He didn't look like he cared to do it. This is Nicolas Cage. Changed his name from Coppola to Cage. Because you like Nick Cage from Marvel. Nope. Keep clicking. Blink. Nick Cage wins. Disabling, pulling their legs out of their sockets. Sometimes I imagine that I would like to be. If I have to kill it, that means my crew's not doing their damn job. I need to replace every damn one of them. Nope. We're not going to say that touched me. Because it didn't. Nope, nope, nope. I click on the thingy, I don't get shot. That's what happens. I'll go take them guys out again. There you go, George. You run after him, okay, George? The synth android's doing more than you are, buddy. He can barely live. He just falls over. That's stupid. We're all gathered around here to die. Feel the beat of the rhythm of the night. You know what sucks about where I live? At practically 10 o'clock every night, everything is closed. Nothing is open. Nothing. You're like saying, oh, hey, I can get a Subway sandwich. No, you can't. It's closed. What about McDonald's? It's closed. Taco Bell? It's closed. Even before the pandemic, everything was closed. I always imagined, you know, like, back when Walmart around everywhere was a 24-hour Walmart. I thought that was so awesome. Go in there at night and do whatever the hell, like, shop when no one else is awake. That way you don't have to worry about all these people everywhere. But the local Walmart that we have around where I live was always a 10 o'clock Walmart, no matter what. Even whenever it used to be this older Walmart, it had the 10 o'clock hour that it closed. And then they said, we're going to be tearing this one down and building a new one, but we're going to build the new one first. It's going to be a super Walmart. Like, the whole town was like, pretty awesome. Yeah, it's going to be open, But it wasn't a 24-hour super Walmart. It only had one entry door, too. So, aside from, plants and whatnot, potting soil, seasonal crap. But yeah, it was a 10 o'clock store. I was disappointed. Because back then, even though, like, at Family Dollar would close at like 9 o'clock, I could always get up there real quick and get whatever I needed and then head home or something, But then I went to work at Dollar General, and we had closed at 10 o'clock, so that put that out of there. Can't get shit. You're not supposed to buy anything, keep it in the cooler at work, so shit out of luck. Restrictions. But, yeah. Unless you wanted to, like, go all the way to another Walmart. I caught this local Walmart of mine, and not a lie, but I questioned them about the midnight releases of Halo and stuff like that. One time it was back when Halo Reach was being released at midnight at Walmart everywhere, And they had the security tag system, the EAS sensors at the front, those two towers that you walk through generally at most places. Well, covering them, they had the signs there that said Reach Midnight Release, this location, whatever, like a date on it and stuff like that. And I was thinking, oh, that's cool, but wait, this Walmart closes at 10 o'clock. So I called them one day. I was like, yeah, are y'all going to be open for the midnight at so-and-so or whatever o'clock? They said, no, this store closes at 10. I said, but how are y'all going to have the Halo Reach midnight sales or launch or whatever if you're not going to be there? Oh, we're not going to be having that here. And I said, why do you have the signs up at the front door then? The what? I said, you have signs on your at the time I didn't know they were called EAS scanners, but like the towers or whatever. So I said, on your little security scanners up at the front, on each of them it says midnight release, this location. I was going to call and verify if you were going to be open to release it so I can come by it. They said, oh, no, we're not going to have that. And I said, well, what about all the stuff that they're going to have to give away? And I had heard about like the beanie that you can get and a bunch of other little knickknacks and stuff. And they said, well, we won't be passing those out. And I said, but if you have them, who's going to get them? And they didn't answer. So then they put like a supervisor on the phone and said, yeah, what's this problem about? And I said, you have the posters and stuff up at the front that say that you're going to be releasing Reach at that location on this certain date at midnight, but you're not going to be open, so why do you have the signs there? And they just gave me like a silence. The next day I went up there, the signs were gone. Yeah, messed around with that. I ended up going to a different Walmart that was about 30 miles away, or 30 minutes plus or something, at another location to get it that midnight and play it. But I thought my question to them was very valid. I wasn't trying to be a smartass or anything. I was actually genuinely asking so that I wouldn't have to drive further to a different location. I'll tell you, Walmart. I got offered to go to work there not too long ago. Working toy section and whatever. Which, that would be pretty okay, I guess. But it's whatever the hell I'm doing now, that's for damn sure. Oh my gosh, yes. And there's just like this thing, I was not aware of it.
Inverted Paradox says, aliens are real, dude. It's all a government conspiracy to keep it all hidden from the public. Aliens are allowed to take an experiment on us in exchange of giving our governments advanced technology.
Yeah. Wish they'd hurry the hell up and experiment on me, damn it. Wouldn't that be interesting? Wouldn't that be cool? I just wanted to see that they're alive, you know, that they're real. That's why that whole document thing they released, what was it, last year or something? Was really disappointing. They could not confirm nor deny anything, and I'm looking, yeah, bullshit. Hello, Inverted Paradox. I want to believe aliens are real. I want to believe all that. But I've yet to actually have any kind of physical contact with anything to suggest that it is. You see the weird stuff up in the sky, yeah, you know, and all that, but there can be rational explanations for everything. Especially these days when you got like satellites that are just running around up there by themselves now, following each other. But until something is standing directly in front of me, you know, or I'm there on their ship, something like that, that's the only win. And they better be advanced, damn it. As old as the universe is supposed to be, there's got to be some more advanced technologies out there and people, I swear. Maybe some of that whole aliens are actually us from the future thing or whatever, that can come back to get our genomes and our DNA to bring back to the future to save humanity kind of shit. What do you believe? Do you believe aliens are actually real? I like those stories that people tell about going up onto the ship and talking to the aliens and agreeing to, like, you know, like having a good time or whatever, you know. Nothing bad or anything, like just they're curious and you're like, okay, well, here you go. And they treat you fair and stuff, and they don't like abuse you or nothing like that, and they just send you back on your way. That would be interesting. None of that whole pick you up and remove your memory kind of situation. Leave you stranded out in the middle of a cornfield. Oh, God. I like the thought of what is it? Transformation, or what is that? Like taking life from one planet and putting it onto another one. Damn it. My mind is all just blah. I'd like to believe, and I wish this were like the truth of everything, like, you know, that we're originally from, say, Mars, you know, and that since we and our ancestors probably possibly killed Mars, that's whenever they decided to scatter us back onto a different planet to make the species live. And in doing so, like, you know, they've come every so often to check up on us to make sure everything's okay, and that's who we think the aliens are, is ourselves, our ancestors that live longer than we do. At the arriving here, we had to be physically changed in order to survive. Having adapted to another planet or whatever over the millennia, you know, less atmosphere, so therefore your lungs are different. Less gravity, so suppose you'd be taller. Genetically, you would be taller versus gravity pulling you down. You have this whole idea, like, what if each individual race on the Earth were actually from the other planets surrounding the Earth, the planet, and we destroyed each other's bullshit and just all came to this one. That's why we all look different. But then again, it's environmental adaptation that causes us to look different, and so yeah, environmental factors that trigger genetic change. Something about playing this game sometimes puts me to just sleepy mode. But like, let's see. The thought that we have all the knowledge we need in order to do whatever we wanted to, but it's locked away in our head. And every once in a while, a little bit of it slips through to allow us to do certain things. Where you get hit in the head, and then all of a sudden you're like a genius at playing the piano. You could speak another language you've never heard before. Have a completely different persona. Up on the housetop, reindeer paws, up a tree goes Santa Claus. Oh no, this fucking yawn is getting annoying as hell. It's a lot of the sad things I think about. The fact that we are only who we are right now. Like if say reincarnation is real, which I do believe there's some factual evidence to suggest that it is real. You're born, you go through life, you learn, you are who you are, you have your own consciousness, you have your beliefs, your way of being and whatnot, and then boom, one day you're gone. Well, your soul, spirit, whatever, your little grain of nano-sized soul that could be there, like beyond visual range, like a different dimension, whatever. It's like, okay, well, here's a new host body. Let me occupy that and live again. And this time we'll be this or whatever. So then, boom, you're born again. You're doing all this other stuff. You're, completely different race, gender, whatever, something else. And to you in your head, oh, this is me. Believe in this, believe in that. And then, boom, you're dead again. And but whenever you pass, you aren't you. Like you're someone else. You're your original self. It's like if you were to go into a virtual reality world, starting from scratch, building a personality that didn't ever exist. And then when you come out of it, you're like, oh, wow, that was weird. I feel odd. Oh, okay, I'm me again. Well, that was interesting. Sucks for whoever that was. You're like, you were a person. Identity, that would be the thing. Like if you like die and reincarnate, whatever, that kind of thing. You just lose your persona, your identity of who you were. And it's supposed to be that way. It's just like a little memory block amongst the millions of memories. Or little segments in your like soul or whatever. Then you level up, you get brighter, I suppose. I don't know. Once you reach a certain soul level, then you do whatever you want or something. That shit that keeps me up at night.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Yay, congratulations. That's why I tell a lot of people, they're like, you want to do this, whatever like that? I said, no, I'll skip this round. I'll do that in my next life. They're like, what? I'm like, yeah, no, right? I'll reincarnate and do that tomorrow. You got that whole thing about, like, the science of, like, transferring consciousness. They've had sci-fi movies about that throughout the years and stuff, which it's always fascinated a lot of people. Like, if you can transfer your mind into that of a different body or something, and you wouldn't have to be you anymore. There was even that episode of whatever I just had watched. I forget what the hell it was called. About the town and all the weird shit that happens in it. Where the two boys find this looks like a concrete mixing drum, and they go into it, or one of them goes into it, he's swapping bodies with the guy outside or something. It's always been like a fascination of a bunch of people out in the world, including myself, like not to be you for a day, kind of feeling. Not to be yourself, but to be somebody else that probably has a better life and can relax or something. And that's just, yeah. But to do that, like say, if the soul exists, well, does that transfer over with your consciousness? Does it contain your consciousness? And does your brain contain the soul? Does your consciousness is in and just connects like a little thing? And even the transporter technology of Star Trek, where's your soul at? Whenever you do that. Watch this. I'm going to stop this person from dancing. Oh wow, I can't. I did it. Yay. Now I can't leave. Okay. That was mean, but whatever. Come on, Tilk. Come on, Tilk. Come on, Tilt. Good boy. Let's see, can't go that way. 1, 2, go that way then. Okay, come on, bring a Voth on. Bring a Voth on. And sometimes, you know, you get those like depressive thoughts, which I always have every day, 24 hours a day. That's why I can attack myself and be okay with it. A flying tackle to yourself. But the thought that one day you won't be here. You know, can you like imagine? Just boom, you're gone. You don't exist. Everything you've done is for nothing. You know, that kind of feeling. We try to distract ourselves from it all the time, but it's always there. Right on the tip of the iceberg. Happening at any moment, any part of the day. It could happen tomorrow. It could have already happened and you're just remembering what you've went through. Like that could be what you're doing now is your life flashing before your eyes before, you know, your self or your spiritual self or something has to forget all the bullshit or something. Or is this hell? You know? Bunch of shit. Thought processes. Are you you or are you your brain? Is your brain who you are? Are you in your brain? Or two separate things? It just bothers me. It bothers the shit out of me. The shit. Feel the beatus of the rhythm of the night. Dance along till the beat is light. Forget about the beatus of your right. You can beat us all behind. Beat us. Diabetes. Feel the beatus of the rhythm of the night. I'm getting drowsy. Why is it when I'm playing this game, I'm getting drowsy? It doesn't make any sense. I can fall asleep for no reason. But I can't fall asleep when I need to fall asleep. This was bad. Bad to the bone. Mad on the phone. Mad. Mad. Mad on the phone. Alright, well, there's too many damn opponents. Let's call for some backup, okay? Step one, instead of I say buns, as I kiss my buns, or you're a buns hole. It rained up here, I think it was yesterday. And now my sinuses are acting up again. I don't get it. Like, the pollen comes in, gets my nose a-flaring, sneezing, coughing, all this kind of sinus drainage bullshit. You kind of get accustomed to it. Then it rains to wash it all away, and it makes it worse. I don't understand. Somebody's rewritten the Matrix and makes it worse now. They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. Watch the Stargate SG. Well, no, the Stargate channel on Pluto TV today because I got tired of watching the same episodes of Star Trek. Oh my God, can we not? There we go. Let's eat another cookie because we have nothing else. I'm bad at buying groceries for myself. It's always junk food. But it's okay because we enjoy junk food, don't we? It's like I tell customers all the time that come in. They'll say, oh, I will come up here for some junk food. And I said, if it weren't for junk food, we wouldn't have food at the store. And they're like, that's right. Some of them can make pretty good stuff out of it, though. They're like saying, I'm gonna make some homemade soup. You're like, really? And they're like, yeah. And I said, okay, what are you gonna have in it? I want to put some canned peas in there, some canned potatoes, and I'm like, that's not homemade. You said can. I was just mixing a bunch of shit together you get from a store. You know, it's already been cooked or whatever. When I think homemade, I think someone actually went out there and like slaughtered a pig or something like that. Picked vegetables out of a garden. My step aunt that we no longer associate with because I don't know why. She once invited us over to her house to have some homemade soup and hang out or whatever. And when we were there, that homemade soup had perfectly cut squared potatoes, perfectly cut processed beef. It tasted a whole hell of a lot like Dinty Moore beef stew. To the point, I'm thinking, wow, she's got a food processor or something that's caused this to process like real fake meat. And then in the trash, you see all these little empty cans. You're like, homemade. Stop calling it homemade if it's not homemade. Like homemade fried chicken, they go get the chicken or whatever from a grocery store in the meat department or whatever. Bring it home and bread it themselves and fry it. But I don't see any chicken shit in the yard. I don't see where they've got any chicken bagged food or whatever that they've been feeding chickens. Is it homemade? Or is it purchased from a grocery store and then made at home? Aha! See how bullshit technical I can get? Anal. Technical. Let's see. Technical. Nickel. Nickel. Anical? Yeah. Anical. Let's see. I typed it wrong. Anical. Jim Hadar Kirak wins. Flawless victory, fatality. I should do one of those poll things again. Like if I were to continue playing anything, should I continue to play something else after I'm done with my Star Trek session, which usually lasts 3 hours average? I think I'm going through it too fast because I run out of things to do, and I feel as though people get bored watching, so I want to end it so that they can go enjoy something better. That's usually why I end it so quickly, because I'm afraid that people are saying, this is boring as bullshit. And it is. I mean, it's just me getting the lithium and trying to get more Zen so that I can get my legendary ships that I want to get. That's my little end game, I would say, to this whole game. An end game for that part of it. Even though there's like so much shit to do on here. Now that Gearbox has it, they branded it with Gearbox Publishing. Oh, let me freaking do this, damn it. Okay. Okay, where's Alan at? Alan, where the hell are you? Alan, you son of a bitch. I don't know subject matters to talk about that people are interested in. My narcissistic self. I want to talk about me. I want to talk about I want to talk about number one. Or maybe I should actually do that Discord server thing. I don't know what I would do with it if I did have it. Which I do have a server of just myself and a bot that I've tested, and that was it. Wet dreams are made of these. God, they shot me in the back while I was farting too. They can't hold off on that. Could you imagine in the middle of a firefight between the Federation and the Voth when I'm like, hold on, whoa. Anybody got a bathroom around here? A bathroom, a porta potty? Huh? I really gotta go here. You don't see like many of the Federation need to go take a shit. And we've never seen like an episode of Star Trek anything where someone's like, oh shit, wait, and then I'll see you go to the head or whatever, which apparently on TNG Enterprise is one on the bridge and the door you never saw. Had it stamped on their head. It's even in like the drawings and like the schematics for the ship. It shows like 2 toilets or whatever. Hell of a lot better than being on the bridge of the original series, that's for sure. What deck was the toilets on there, I wonder? Co-ed toilets too, mister. Just imagine you're on the bridge, you're at your science station, your tactical station, whatever like that, on TOS, and you've eaten something you shouldn't have because, you know, that's before replicators. There was it food dispensers, synthesizers or something, which would if you tell it what you want, and it would take from the store stocks that were back behind, you know, like packaged up or whatever, and immediately would take that package out, open the package, put it out there, heat it to whatever, cooking it retro fast, and then you know, like placing it into a plate and then open it up, and there you are, you know.
Arcanoloth says, can't have co-ed bathrooms cause we all know that leads to the entire cast being eaten by giant bugs 5 minutes later.
5 minutes later. Hello, Arcanoloth. And how are you? Boink. You're a pothole. Pothole. Oh, today is Wednesday. That means in like 2 to whatever hours from now, Star Trek. Pickard. Maybe it'll go somewhere. Maybe they'll finally... Well, we all know what's going to happen on that episode. That's what they're going to fight Newborg stuff things, probably on the ship. And then talk about going back. Because there's only like, what, 2 episodes left of Picard? So they gotta, you gotta hurry it up, you know? Get her speeding up. And they'll probably, like, right at the very end, last episode, something will happen. I don't know why they can't get certain things together beforehand. And they'll probably, like, last episode, they'll go back to their when they're going to the future or back to the future, it'll like flash, and then they'll
Arcanoloth says,
come back.
Friday is season finale of Ozark, then next week is Strange New Worlds.
Strange New Worlds. But I could just see it happening, like there's like this white flash, and it comes back like as they've gone back to the future, and it's where they left off.
Enjoying Better Call Saul. Started watching We Own This City. Inverted Paradox says, I would like to apologize for my error earlier. I haven't been having a great day and all the stress got to me. Aliens for course do not and have never existed. The idea of aliens is a byproduct of science fiction and Hollywood. If you see anything odd, it's likely to be only your friendly neighborhood military, likely exercising to keep folks like you and I safe in these troubled times. Always remember the government loves and cares for you and I and everyone. Again, I apologize for my stress.
I didn't notice any kind of stress. I'm sorry. Built this. I never take anything seriously. Like, I understand people have bad days and whatnot. That's why, if you get ticked off, you leave for a few days, you come back, you're fine, Stress, though, I hate stress. Stress can go die in a fire. I mean, supposedly we're supposed to, be okay with certain stresses. Are you doing better now, though? Would you like to talk about what happens or not? What was stressful, if it helps to air that information? I don't know. Possibly not. I do it all the time. In real life. I'll be working and I'll be talking to myself. Someone says, who are you talking to? I said, anyone that's listening. Well, you don't need to be talking about that kind of stuff out loud. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like suicide? Nah, it's just flesh and bone. Who cares? That's what I tell them. Like whenever I stapled myself, I said, are you okay? I said, yeah, fine. It's just a staple in an arm. Who cares? I mean, I'll get over it. Well, just meat sacks anyway. Who gives a shit? I mean, I'm no psychologist, no psychiatrist. Half the shit that's ever talked about, I'm narcissistic about it anyway, so I'm like, well, just let someone talk. Let them do whatever they want to do. Let them air their grievances. Let them call me a piece of shit or whatever you want to do. Tell me that I suck at the game. It helps. I'm here to let you take your pain out on somebody. That's what I'm here for. If you had a rough day, we're like, okay, where you gonna be at so I can beat the shit out of you? I'll be right behind the store over there at 12,
Arcanoloth says, truly, we all suck on this blessed day.
We all suck on... Is this day supposed to be something special that I'm not aware of or that I've forgotten? I mean, I forget things easy. Cause what's the point in remembering? Whenever you remember something, then you gotta delete something out of your head in order to remember that new thing. That's just too much stress. Nothing. Damn, people have cut and listened. Like Johnny Mnemonic or whatever it's called, that Keanu Reeves movie where you remove memories to store shit for people and illegally transport it or something. This blessed day. What is today? What is this day? What let me look it up because now I'm like wondering. April 27th in history. I see a picture of like Babe Ruth holding baseball bats. Even in war. Today in history, April 27th, deadly Alabama tornadoes. SS Sultan explodes on the Mississippi River, killing up to 1,800 of the 2,427 passengers in the greatest maritime disaster in U.S. history. The SS Sultan.
Arcanoloth says,
Sultana.
Richard Lotax Kaynksa, founder of Something Awful, used to have a wall in his home office with hard copy of all the death threats he received over the years. He put his name and address on the website, told people if they had a problem with him, they can come to his house and talk about it, and be advised he owns firearms. Nobody ever did.
Nobody ever did? Well, that's disappointing. Or nobody ever did that lived to talk about it. That's how that should end. Along with the death threat notes in a wall.
Arcanoloth says, then last year, Lotax killed himself. New site owner says he was hiding assets from his ex-wife during a divorce. In the end, the only person who could defeat him was himself.
Is that what happened that's got people depressed? Why can't people just be depressed normally? They gotta find other reasons to be depressed. I mean, I'm depressed 24/7. I'm just not suicidal. Bitch, I want to live. It's like going to the doctor's office or whatever like that, and they're like, "Are you suicidal? If you had any like negative thoughts, or you depressed or something like that?" I'm like, "Well, that Zoloft commercial said that only a doctor can diagnose you with depression, so I don't know if I'm depressed or not." You know. And then they'll look at you weird, like, "What?" You're like, "I know, right?"
Arcanoloth says, yeah, same. I wanna see what weird shit the world comes up with tomorrow. This show is getting good.
I know. It's like we all need to get some lawn chairs and just sit out there and watch. I talk about it all the time. Like whenever the end of the world happens, I want a front seat just to sit there and watch it happen. Like during the Y2K scare, you know, all these people going to grocery stores, buying bottled water, toilet paper, all this bullshit. That was fun to watch. I really enjoyed that. I knew nothing was going to happen. If anything were going to happen, it'd be 2001 instead of 2000. But whatever. They fixed all that shit anyway. But people were panicking and stuff. And I remember I was with my mom, and we just needed to go to the grocery store for just regular stuff, like just, you know, lunch meat or some shit. And I'm looking at all these people, like shopping carts coming out of this thing, like hurrying up and getting into their vehicle and making sure no one's going to steal shit, and like just hordes of people in their vehicles just pulling up to the grocery stores and stuff like that, and running around and like they were going to riot kind of situation. And I'm thinking, these people are such dumbasses. It's like when the pandemic happened and everybody thought, oh, we need to go get a bunch of toilet paper. No. Why? Stockpiling the shit. We'll keep hitting, you know? They didn't want to get out of their house. Well, buck up, sonny. I get weird looks at work. I helped out a wasp the other day. He was stuck inside trying to get out the top windows. Because, you know, in these Dollar Generals, they got those windows at the top above the door where you come in and to let more light in. It was mostly to let the sun hit you in the face in the evening. Because, you know, that makes sense. But it also, like if birds fly in or insects or something and they want to get out, they naturally go for those windows because they think, oh, that's outside. You know, it's up tall, too, away from all these people on the floor. So they get trapped in there, die, whatever. So I was thinking, I don't want this wasp to die. This one person comes in, I'm allergic to that thing, kill it. I'm like, no, it's not doing anything to anybody. I said, if anything, the cooler air inside of the building is keeping it more docile. And they look at me like, wrong with you? Kill it. What's wrong? I said, no. I went and got a broom, stuck the broom up there by the wasp, and I was like, okay, dude, if you want to get outside, you're going to have to get on this broom so I can lower it down and let you out. So I tried. He couldn't understand what I was doing until finally he did. And he flew down, but he got like right at the door and went into the door between the window and the door because they automatically slide. So he's in the middle of the sliding. And I said, no, dude. So I broke open the emergency doors and let him out. He flew away. And I told the associate I was working with that, said, hopefully it doesn't turn out like the other store whenever I showed that wasp how to leave and he come back with his buddies. Because I was told him, I was like, you know, if you kill that wasp, well, the queen's probably going to be like, hey, where'd Frank go? And they're going to say, oh, Frank or wasp number 57443 or whatever went on this mission that you sent him on. He never came back. Well, someone go find out what happened to him. And then all of a sudden you got a swarm of wasps. I don't know if that's how it works, but that's just how I think about it in my head. Or a little beetle. This is like June bug weather, you know, time of the year. You see those things everywhere. And there'll be one on the floor. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You're gonna get stepped on. Here, let me help you. And I'll pick one up, take it outside, you know, put it on the sidewalk or whatever, away from everybody. You know, they'll say, okay, thanks. You know. What can I say? I love nature more than people, I guess. I don't know. Nature hates me. I always tell everybody, you know, it's animals.
Arcanoloth says, some species of wasp release a pheromone when crushed. It activates other wasps to swarm when they smell that.
Ah, that's awesome. What about, like, whenever they inject, you know, like stick somebody and inject their torso into that and then die? Does that tell them, okay, here, come on and get more of them? See, like, animal, insect, and all that kind of behavior is, you know, like, it's programmed into them to be that way versus we're supposed to have higher reasoning. So we choose to hurt. We choose to do this and stuff. But versus they have it just by instinct.
Arcanoloth says, particularly yellow jackets, most wasps will just swarm the hive, but if you leave the area, they will stay there. Yellow jackets will follow you as long as you have that pheromone on you.
Oh man, you can see them just kind of like just fly out of exhaustion. I was never, you know, much on. I've got stung by a wasp maybe one time in my whole life, but it was completely my fault. You know, like you say you go into a shed or something that's you know, that they're in, and you accidentally like touch them and stuff like that, and they get frightened and they go after you or something like that. That mosquitoes pretty much stay away from me. What else? Never been stung by a bee. I've been around bees whenever I empty the trash at Family Dollar back when I worked there. Is this thing? Which one's active here? Which one is active? Which one is freaking active? Okay, it's this one. But I'm up to the point, like, you know, if you don't bother them or startle them for any reason, they're not going to come after you. And I live up to that. Like, if they're not trying to protect a territory or something, they're just going about their own little thing, doing their own stuff that they do every day. Just leave them be, you know. I mean, it's not their fault that you've got this barn or whatever that you've never been into except for one time a year, and they look at it like, oh, well, here's some place that we can make a home. So they end up making a nest there, and then you're like, oh, I hadn't been in this barn in 2 years. Somebody built a nest. I better knock that thing down because I don't want it here. Is the nest hurting somebody? How'd you like it if somebody came up to you and like uprooted your house and threw it off a cliff, kind of, you know? And I always like, you know, if someone hurts a little animal or or whatever. Even a snake. You know, I have sympathy for snakes. There was like what was it that other day or whatever week or so ago when Murdoch was talking about that crazy dude that singed the whiskers on his cat or something at one time. Now that right there, you know, that's beyond like somebody that needs to like be shot or some shit.
Arcanoloth says, I'd rather avoid them generally speaking. Last season we had one in the ground where I had to mow, so it became a nuisance and had to be killed.
Oh yeah, I could see that happening. You know, if they're kind of in the way of something, then and the only option is for them like to leave you alone is to get rid of them. Then yeah, I mean they're drones. They're apparently not able to have. You know,
Inverted Paradox says, I don't understand why Elon Musk buying Twitter is such a world-ending event. Like a rich guy buying some sort of social media company is normal. It's a normal thing that happens. Who gives a fuck?
I tell you, me too. I don't really give a shit who owns what. I mean, is it going to change anything? It's still going to be Twitter, isn't it? It's not going to call it to Elon or something. So at least it's not Mark Zuckerberg. I don't know. As long as Mark Zuckerberg doesn't take over Twitch, we're good. I don't know. I don't really give a shit. You know, I always thought it was odd that I've learned that Elon Musk like created or was part of the founding of PayPal, and I'd never heard about that up until this past year. I never knew he had anything to do with that. I swear he's a time traveler. He's come back and he's changing shit. He's responsible for the Mandela effect. Mm-hmm. I mean, other entrepreneurs have bought things. Maybe he needs to buy Facebooks and we can just like fix that shit. That way we don't have to worry about the Zuck bucks and all that crap that's happening. What about Facebook was supposed to have some sort of a new, was it called Meta or something? I don't know. I barely use Facebook. I'll get on it like once a week just to check and see if somebody messages me or something like that. I'm supposed to check it more than once a day because that's another way that work gets a hold of me anyway. Since I don't have a smartphone and I have a bad service. So I look at it like, why pay the money for a smartphone? What am I gonna do? Why do I need that? I got a computer at home. I like being at home. I don't like being away from home and then trying to be on a phone. I hate phones. I hate talking on a phone. And it's only because like I've had the worst cell service around, and it ticks me off to use them because it's never clear. I remember that one time I was talking to someone, it was a food stamp office or something, one of those every 3-month call-in things that I finally started doing because I thought you had to be there in person. But I'd drive all the way to like the human resources department of my area or whatever and sit down and have the like the every 3-month interview kind of thing. They were like, you know, you can call up here. And I'm like, really? Or you can be called or whatever. I was like, okay. And as soon as they did, I pick up my phone whenever it dials. You know, like it's calling. I say something on the phone. It echoes back to me. And so when I was trying to talk, I kept hearing myself, and that put me off from talking. It made me insane. So I was telling the person, I said, I'm hearing myself in this phone, and it's hard for me to talk to you on this thing. That stuff frustrated the hell out of me. Every time we get a freaking phone. I hate it when the phone rings at work. It's always someone asking, what time y'all close? How long's this store been here? Well, we close in like 2 days. Or if they ask, are y'all gonna be open on Valentine's Day? Y'all gonna be open this weekend? Just a regular, normal Sunday. Y'all gonna be open on Sunday? Why wouldn't we be? I had a woman come up to me the other day at work, and I was pushing like a frozen food cart back to the back of food that we had got our fresh truck, and as I was pushing this thing, and we just got through unloading and putting it out as best we could, and I was just so exhausted. This woman stops me. She goes, "Do you know anything about aloe vera plants?" It's like, "No, ma'am." She goes, "Well, I don't know if I've got the right stuff for it." And she had like some potting soil, some sort of weed killers, and random bullshit or something. And I said, "No, ma'am, I don't know anything about aloe vera." She goes, "Do you know if I need to get this stuff here or not? I'm not real good on plants." I said, "No, ma'am, I'm not either. I don't know anything about like how to keep them alive or anything or what they need." And so I was like, "Oh," and she goes, "Oh, okay, well, thank you." I'm like, okay. And I asked the associate. I said, "Do you know anything about aloe vera plants?" And she was up on the register checking people out. She goes, "Yeah." And I said, "Well, this lady over here wants to know stuff about them. Good luck." So I just went to the back. I don't know. I wasn't being mean, anything like that. We were just tired because we both had like worked on this, putting this truck on the cooler. It's the worst thing is those damn fresh trucks. Or one of the worst things. There's plenty of worse things about Dollar fucking General. I was even introduced to this putting a ticket is what it's called. It's hashtag putting a ticket. I didn't know anything about it up until the other day when I was working, or went to work, and the assistant manager was like, "Have you seen this?" And it's like, "What are you talking about?" She said some manager or whatever for the company made a TikTok about Dollar General, and then she got fired. I'm like, "Yeah, of course she got fired. They have a media policy." You know, you're not supposed to share like the detailed happenings of like certain things with about Dollar General. I mean, you can bitch about it all you want to, but you're not supposed to like say, "Okay, well, here's when we go do this, when we go do that. Here's this about talking about this," or something, you know. Which I guess I'm guilty of that. I'm not going out there like put my face on the internet and saying, "Oh, hey, well, by the way," you know. I mean, it's a corporation, corporate company. You know, that's what it is. They're gonna be shitholes and bastards and all that kind of stuff. That's the way corporate America works. But this lady was ranting and stuff, and then now there's like this. I went over to the Reddit Dollar General thread, and there's something on there about employees are staging a walkout on May 2nd. Like, okay, y'all go ahead, whatever, do your thing. To me, it doesn't fucking matter. They're talking about like not getting paid enough, and not getting the hours that they need to get to do whatever, blah blah blah. I'm like, duh. Is this new to anybody? What the fuck? Who cares? They're never gonna give you this. They're never gonna give you that. Shut up, do your job, or go get another job. If you don't think you're getting paid enough, well, are you making money? You know, are you making minimum wage? Did you agree to this shit whenever you started up? I mean, they sit you normally. I was not interviewed, but I was already like known how to work and stuff, and they gave me a flat rate, like saying, "Okay, well, it's going to be minimum wage. This is it." And I'm like, "Okay," you know. I mean, but if you get interviewed and you sit in there, they'll tell you how much you're going to be making, what you will be doing, like how your day's average going to go or whatever. If it's a manager that's going to like be honest. And if you say, "Okay," without restrictions of some sort, you know, saying like, I can't work on this day, can't work on that day, I can only work weekends, whatever, you know, kind of thing like that. They'll do whatever, you know, they'll just put you down for whatever. Or you'll get those the asshole ones out there that just anything that you've said that you need off for, they won't even acknowledge. You know, they'll be like, oh well, you work here. If you want to work, you're gonna have to do this. You know, it all depends on the manager doing the shit or not doing their job, and somebody else doing it for them, and them getting credited for it. But whatever. Me personally, I think it would be funny to have Dollar General in the news about some bullshit. Be entertaining to watch. And they was talking about like the CEO and he making more money than everybody. I'm thinking, no shit. CEO. You get on there and I just swear, I go there to like look up stuff and to get laughs at all the people that just don't know that it's not that they're not aware, it's that they think staging a walkout would do something. And the lady that's like talking about it, she's got her face on there and talking about her working or whatever, and she's like, yeah, we're gonna do this on May 2nd, and so said that if we all stand together, they can probably get rid of certain little individuals here and there, but they can't get rid of all of us. Okay, sure. Whatever. Because they can't shut their stores down. It does get frustrating working there. There's too much stuff to do over and over and over every day. I get bored more than like upset about shit. I find things to laugh at, like the placement of things that they decide to put in the store. You're like, really? Why down here? Who the hell knows? I mean, we got like an area, you know, dedicated to killing bugs, and got your bug spray, your flying whatever spray, your mouse traps, and all this stuff. And then someone comes in looking for a fly swatter. And they're like, "Oh, where's your insect repellent aisle or your bug spray or anything? I need to get me a fly swatter." I'm like, "I'm gonna find one down there." "Oh, y'all don't sell them?" "Yes." "Well, where are they?" And I said, "Mops and brooms." And they'll look at me weird. We'll walk over there, and right in the middle of the rack of mops and brooms, there are hanging fly swatters. Next to that, you have like the Mr. Clean eraser pads or whatever, and mops over here, and little gloves there, and fly swatters in the middle. Plungers underneath that. Like, I suppose it's supposed to be in together. I don't know. I mean, I talk about a lot of the little things, you know, stuff that makes me laugh. The fact that one day some guy came in there and he said, "I need a tire gauge for my car. I need to know if the air, you know, if it's going down or not, because I keep putting air in there. It just feels like it's flat." And I'm like, "Okay, well, so you need a like tire gauge to test your pressure." He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Where's your automotive aisle?" I said, "It ain't down that aisle." He's like, "Well, where's it at?" And I said, "In front of the bleach." He says, "What's it doing there?" And I said, "I have no idea." It's just where they decide they want to put that. And he'd walk over there, and he said, "You were right. It was hanging off a little hook there in front of the bleach." And I said, "Yeah, I know." But now, you know, now it's actually next to, you know, on the automotive aisle after all these years. Boom, boom, boom. Not everybody bitches about their job. That's just part of life. Bitch about having a job versus not having a job at all. I guess. I don't know. I wish I had more time off from mine. You know, because just because you've been like someplace for so long, or you do have it, it just seems sometimes you just need that, you know, burn yourself out everyday thing. You just need to take a step back, and if you financially can, just not have to go in every single day. There was a post on that Dollar General Reddit that someone said that they quit, gave up their keys because they worked like 40 hours or 40 days straight. And I'm like, dude, I've worked longer than that, and I didn't throw any keys in or say I quit. I was frustrated with it. Didn't feel like I had any kind of a life. I'm really depressed, but whatever. It's when you listen to Black Box Recorder, that group. They got a song that goes, "Life is unfair. Kill yourself or get over it." Life is supposed to be easy? No. Life is about suffering. Damn it. All I gotta see is 2 here. At least I go this way. Or this. I'm gonna go this way. No. Alright, y'all gather around, Okay, let's go. Boom. Baba. Damn it. I really don't want to have to do that. I don't like those kind. They take forever. Yeah, this'll work. Sonic a boom. Sonic boom. Sonic boom. Sonic boom, okay? Sonic boom. Okay. Oh, we have one of those. You know, the people that kind of go around the thing a few times to make everything go down. If you're fast enough, you can do it all at once. Though I still do like to leave at least one of them open. On a holiday road. Is Elon Musk still trying to get off the Earth? Like his so-called starship, it's just a rocket. You would think they'd have like equipment up there in space trying to build like a real ship or something. Figure out anti-gravity and all this, or you know, gravity plating. Yeah, for artificial gravity, and have a spinning thingy up there to make gravity. I don't know. You know, all that stuff, all that shit. Versus virtually buying Twitter. If anybody should have bought Twitter, it's Donald Trump. That way he can tweet and not be kicked off of it. Ew. Unlimited again. Reputacionos. How much does it cost? I'll buy it. One day I need to just go with Archer through all this stuff himself. I just don't feel like it. I'm kind of lazy. I need to do that before July. Isn't that wild? May, June, July. We got like what? 2 months and a few days or something until Rise is back again. That'll be like a solid year of me doing this. Well, not playing the game, but streaming. That's probably when I'll just stop. So I said I would give it a year. See what how it goes with it. You can be a winner. It's a game of life. Okay. Falls asleep, asleep I'll be falling. Falls asleep, asleep I will fall. Alright, cool. Cool beans, man. Cool beans. Let's go to the 13 one and see how that is. Still think it's wild. The fleet message I sent out for Gary the Klingon went to everybody. I guess it's supposed to do that on purpose. I don't know. 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 Okay. We're done with Archer. Let's go to my guy. And we'll do a red alert with him. Just one. Really neglected my main character. Focusing on that fleet thing. Red alert, red alert, red alert. I need to use up that token thing.
You will become one with the Borg.
I don't want to become one with the Borg. Fire. Fire those torpedoes, mister. Portitos. My 4 shields are failing. Half shields are failing too, mister. Kaboom! Mister. These Borg are from the future. They don't belong here in the past. We will not be assimilated, mister. My 4 shields are failing. How does it know I have 4 of them? How does it know? I never told the ship I had 4 shields. It always talks about my ass shields. My ass.
Hull integrity below 50%.
We are the Borg of the galaxy. We are the Borg of the galaxy. Lock trajectory and just fire. Fire at will. Commander Riker. What about my diarrhea? Operation completed. You have completed the Dyson operation. Oh, adjust yourself there, cash off. That's right, you're in front of the urinal, remember? Just imagine down here, past his area, he's aiming toward the toilet.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Making sure no one walks in behind him now. Oh, dude, we died. Okay, cool. Ah! Oh, there is a quote or some sort of a saying on that episode of Star Trek TNG that I was watching today. With Worf said it. Like I mentioned earlier, The one where Data wakes Picard up and Picard's like, "What happened?" Data's like, "We went through a wormhole, and the past 30 seconds is, how long we were out or whatever." And you're like, "Okay." But then they find clues on the ship because the episode's called Clues. And, to where they find that it's been longer. It's been like an actual 24 hours and stuff. And Worf said something there about, because his wrist was hurting and stuff. It was broken, and then it was mended or whatever. And Crusher was like asking him about it, and he said that he wasn't going to come to her about the problem because Klingons don't like do anything because of like their problems and their physical whatever or something like that. And I thought that'd be a good clip to put on here for Gary the Klingon. let me see if I can find that. Just out there in the world, Okay. Star Trek, TNG, Clues, Worf, quote. Let's see if there's any out there. Broken wrist. Let's see. I certainly didn't repair a broken wrist. Worf gets denied again and again on Star Trek Next Generation. Clues. Crusher learns Lieutenant Worf's wrist had been broken and repaired without their knowledge. What if there's like a clip of it up there? YouTube. Let's go to YouTube. YouTube. Hello, YouTube. YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Let's see. Worf's broken wrist. Clues. This won't hurt a bit. Tarmac Angelada at Tanagra. What? Is that enough Dyson marks for now? Okay. Let's go over here. We couldn't find it. I gave up. What's the point? Let's see. Gary the Klingon the Gary. Dashing and daring, courageous and caring, playful and friendly with stories to share. Alright, we're gonna have him do a red alert. Red alert, everybody, red alert! What are we gonna get for that? Junk. Some sort of upgrade thing and some junk.
You will escort us to your home world, where we will begin assimilating your culture.
We're gonna be assimilation on your culture, you son. Assimilate. Force shields failing.
Hull integrity below 75%.
Though I failed for 4 hours today on that Python scripting because Chatbot's a piece of shit, I still have the itch to try to figure it out. They really should allow it to, though, upgrade to the newest Python version, though. Being stuck with only 2.7.13, which is 13, and never being able to use anything
Arcanaloth
else.
says, ass in my lotion? No bueno.
Ass in your lotion? Wouldn't that be bad? Okay. Jacking it into a bottle of lotion. Jacking the lotion. Then someone using said lotion. That was in that Jackass, wasn't it? They put, was it horse or cow or what was that? In Johnny Knoxville's lotion bottle. I don't remember which Jackass that was. Is that 3 or something?
Arcanoloth says, Jackass forever, they got buckets of pig semen.
Yeah.
Arcanoloth says, apparently pigs can produce gallons of the stuff.
Wow. Little horny bastards. Well, they've kind of gotten accustomed to, you know, progressing with their population, I suppose.
We will act your technological empire. Resistance is futile.
Resistance is futile. They say that humans want to keep eating them up, so they're like, okay, well, I guess we need to produce more pigs. Fleet Max. Fleet Max. Oh, yeah, I need to look into this reputation thing here. Collect that right there. And select that right there. And do that right there. And there it is. A hell new one right there. Nice. Terran Task Force needs more. I think that's the only one after. Well, competitive too. Look at that. Competitive only needs a little bitch. Just a little bitch of it. Not a big bitch. Just a little bitch. Fleet level 6. When did that happen? It fleeted itself up again. I'll contribute that. We're getting less and less experience from Gary because I keep donating all of it to this. Donations. Anybody have from donation? No, we're not from donation services. No, no, no. Oh, okay, that upgraded. Ooh. I knew that was going to be like, I knew it. I knew it. That's why I was asking that day. I was like, do I need to not slot anything in case this does do something? And then all of a sudden that shows up. And then that is showing up. More battery provisions. Oh, battery. We got battery. Yes. Energy credits. What's that? 1,000. Infrastructures looks good. 1,000 for that. I love it. Okay, and then here. Well, we're just going to have to do whatever, aren't we? And then on here. Ah, okay, well. Well then, ain't that special? Okay. Cring on me. Nice. 9 Omega Reputation Ability Point. Yeah! A whole 9. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Okay, competitive war games. I need one more of those, so I'm going to do this. No, what the fuck? Event, dumbass. I'm going to do Borg again.
Inverted Paradox says, I had a nasty surprise when I did Red Alert today. I got one shot by a defense satellite from the Mars event TFO.
Wow. Got one-shotted by a defense satellite.
Inverted Paradox says, little bastard had been waiting for its revenge for me skipping out on it before it could fire after my last Mars event TFO run.
Little bastard. It remembered your ship registry and was like, there they are. And you heard in the background just, revenge, like the announcer. Revenge. Capture the flag. The flag has the blue team. The flag wins. Little bastard. Rogue AI code took over the defense satellite and was like, you just wait till he shows up.
Disarm your weapons. You will escort us to your homeworld, where we will begin assimilating.
My weapons don't have arms, sir. My weapons do not have arms. My fire shields are failing. Boom. Nice shot. Nice shot. You got him in the ass. Nice shot, you bastard. Ooh, ho, 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 we got into the explosion. Klingons do not. What the hell did Worf say? I'm gonna have to find the transcript to that. There's got to be a transcript out there. I gotta find it because he was like, Klingons do not complain about their injuries or something. That's what he said. I thought that'd be a good sound clip for Gary the Klingon.
Resistance detected. Unimatrix 0047. 9 of 10.
Unimatrix, the big penis. The dildo of joy. Nine of 10. Fire. Fire. Fire, Captain. Fire. You're damn right I'll be Borg. I'll be so Borg of this game for some time now, I tell you. Kidding. Kidding. And we wanted, what, competitive, I think? Yeah, that's what we wanted. As I point to myself, that's what we wanted. That's what we want right there. We want that. Does he have any other specialization stuff that I need to... He's got 6. That's good. Miracle Worker. Miracle Worker? Work. Miracle Worker. Yeah, Miracle Worker. Remember the one day the purchase icon down here was like that when I was clicking on one of these, it wouldn't let me do anything, so I was like, double click, and it worked. I was like, sweet! Sweet jambalaya, crawfish pie, filet gumbo, constipation. I love it, boys, I love it. Sweet home constipation. Lord have mercy on the year. Eat my dust. Rock and roll. Yes. All shook up. Oh, oh, hey, I'm all shook up. Oh, where are we going? I am no idea at this point, you bastard over here. Let's see, one more of those. That'll jump it to that, and then that'll jump it tomorrow to the other, and that will leave 8, so that's what I was waiting for there. Terran Task Force needs a hell of a lot more. So, we'll do it again. We'll waste our time and yours coming up next. Reading rainbow. But you don't have to take my word for it. Reading rainbow, butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere. Things to know, ways to grow. A reading rainbow. I can do anything. Shields and simulation. Things to know, ways to grow. A reading rainbow, reading rainbow, reading rainbow. LeVar Burton, he likes a good book. He's not blind all the time. A reading rainbow. Or you gonna put in that thing about the guy? Oh, a double rainbow. Hull integrity has no integrity. Your hull has no integrity, mister. We are the Borg of the Galaxy. We are the Borg of the Galaxy. We are the on rock
Inverted
and
Paradox
roll.
says, who here has died in sector space?
I have. I blew up there a few times. Especially coming out of gravity kills. You know? Like when you get too close to the event horizon, then your ship starts going buckling and stuff, and then, you know, the match is over or whatever, the TFO's over, and you go back into normal space, and then all of a sudden your ship's just there and goes... That's happened to me a few times. That way, and then a few other different ways. I can't remember all of them. I do remember doing them. You will be bored. What's that? Task Force Maneuverability. Oh man, I could have been doing some anti-proton damage. I'm so stupid. I am stupid. I'm so stupid. Stupid and dumb. Stupid. Yes, I am stupid. Wheel shields failing, Captain. My wheel shields are failing. Turn around, bright ass. Turn around, asshole. Turn around, get a fist in the mouth when you're saying the wrong thing and you're making me mad. Turn around. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where? Oh, you're up there. Okay. I saw you, but I just didn't see you there. Do a barrel roll. I'll take them all out of my own, damn it. Play it! Target shields have failed. Indeed. Oh my fucking god, are you serious? What is the deal with this trait shit? All my traits are empty again. Here comes somebody in their car. Ooh, and he blows up the probe. He's heading for first. Swung on a miss. Strike two, he's out of there. Guess I gotta go put those back in there again. Alright, which one was it? Terran? Notice my ship hasn't been doing as much damage as it usually does. As it exit to sex tour space. Damn it. Loadouts. Load. Did that load them? No, it did not. What the hell? Let's see. Auxiliary reduces bridge, whatever. Officer recharge times, whatever. Let's put that on there. Who cares? Who gives a shit? Critical chance debuff, no. Let's see. Trigger, shield, immunity, heals, ship weapons, increase armor. Non-critical, increase critical chance. Increases ship hit points, increase max hull. Critical hits, cleanse, all weapon damage. Passive. I like that for right now. Chance increase that. I don't know what I had here before anyway. Increase critical chance. Sure, whatever. Self-heal on, whatever. I knew this ship felt a little off. Why does it just disappear? That's so stupid. And it leaves like one. Of course. For no damn reason whatsoever. I just had added that one not too long ago, too. All my penetration. Critical severity, deadly aim. Let's see, no. Physical conditioning too. There it is again. Critical, whatever. Goodness gracious. Will Smith powers. Big old slap to the ass. Increase critical severity. Sure, whatever. And I swear, these were just here the other day. Low. I don't want to do that. Nanites, sure, whatever. Yeah. Okay. Active space. Chain reaction, no. Destroy, sensor, taunt, and damage buff, whatever, yeah, okay. Sure, whatever. Quantum, sure, whatever. Okay, now let's go over here, back to the ship again. We're going to click on the save button one more damn time. Okay. I'm sure that's going to say unsaved changes when I swap a map, because that's what it does. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. It's so annoying. Anyway. Okay. Endeavors. I endeavor to be better. Gravity kills. Dude, I just talked about that. Look at that. There it is. Oh my goodness gracious. That motherfucker good. Let's call in for this freighter dude, because I don't feel like going over there. Talk to this ship and say, hey man, how you doing? It's been a while, hasn't it? Been a while. Okay, highlight all this stuff again. Come on, there we go. Maybe that? Yeah, that'll work. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thumb war declared, everybody. Thumb war declared. To be fair, go away with that so I can see what this is. Anti-proton is this red color. Okay. Radiant anti-proton. Sure. Okay. Croquet. Banana. Okay, we're gonna save to a new slot. We're gonna call this one anti-proton. Blurred. Okay. Now we're gonna queue up gravity fucking kills. Who does that one? Is it the Herc? I don't know. I'll just go through the damn list. I forgot already. Here the fuck we go. You're my favorite. The storytelling dips in the battle zone. Because everyone loves that damn battle zone. We were just there. Let's go back again. We are next to Federation space. We need to get out of here. Nag, 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 nag. That's all she does. Do we still have our traits? Yay, they stayed with us when we went across maps. Yay! But we have unsaved changes already. How do they get unsaved but just jumping maps? Welcome to the bound game. I cut you off because I didn't want to hear you.
After we eliminate the defense force, we will collect Hawking particles. The black hole the black hole will constantly exert a pull. The Zinkethi are collecting Hawking. The Zinkethi have proto-matter production. The Zinkethi are collecting Hawking. The Zinkethi proto-matter construction. The black hole will constantly exert a pull on all. The Zinkethi are collecting Hawking. The Zinkethi the black hole. The Zinkethi have proto-matter production facilities.
He
We are
won't
going
stop.
to destroy them. After we eliminate the defense force, we will collect Hawking particles in a big black hole and bring them to the USS. It will use the particles to power and fire disruption weapons able to render a facility vulnerable to attack.
Might as well get it over with. Nice.
Ship is under attack.
A hull breach. Sweet. Please state the reason for your emergency. That was fast. That was a fiest right in the right in the ass. A fiest. That was rather quick. To be fair. To be fair. I'm gonna pass on that one, thank you. Thank you very much, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. everyone's least favorite map continues to spoil things for the game. Rotten turd of a game's map. Rated T for teen. Warning, ships are under attack and the pudding is at risk. I'm gonna need you and you to go get my pudding. I'd rather my ship be under attack than on top of one, my god. It's like the saying goes, I'd rather be a smartass than a dumbass. I really appreciate, really appreciate. Salvage technology. Technology. Target shields have failed, mister. Prepare to fire on my mark. Mark! Yes? No, not you, Mark. Mark. Captain, you called? No, Mark, I did not. I didn't call you over here. The enormous danger potential. Dr. McCoy is right. Jim. Well, damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a mechanic. How big is that? Oh, yes. There's a hole in the hole there, I tell you what. Let's go have a little joyride real quick. That way when we get there, it'll be tomorrow! The old 2D image trick. Gotta love it. It's been in there since Doom. It gives off the effect that it must be a 3D object when it's just a 2D object facing the camera no matter where you are. That's how a lot of these graphics are. So awesome, dude. Awesome. Awesome, so awesome. We've collected enough pudding particles to make our own pudding. Gravitic anchors considered destroyed by the USS Gun. Are you talking to me about the pudding? Okay, Mr. Final Destination. And away it goes. Good for it. Force shields failing. Fire shields. His force shields are failing. Oh no. Not the force shields. We can't have that. Not one damn problem until you got here. You listen to me. We all have a destiny. Nothing just happens. It's all part of a plan. I should have died out there with my men. But now, I'm nothing but a damn cripple. A legless freak. Look at me. You see that? Do you know what it's like not to be able to use your legs? Yes, sir, I do. Did you hear what I said? I had a destiny. I was supposed to die in the field. That was my destiny, and you cheated me out of it. You still didn't dance. Custom made titanium alloy. The leader of the pack. I had a destiny. I was supposed to die with my mitten. But now I'm nothing but a damn cripple. A legless freak. Look at me. You see that? Do you know what it's like not to be able to use your legs? Did you hear what I said? I had a destiny. I was supposed to die, mister. That was my destiny. And you cheated me out of it. You've cheated me out of it, mister, for the last time. Run, Forrest, run. The insanity continues to grow at a rapid rate here in space. I completely forgot about coming over here to do something. And I forgot about going back the other way. Don't mind me, just coming on through. Bam-a-lam. Yeah, earlier participated in a few them there Halo online multiplayers, and it sent me to do it for Reach. I killed 3. Got 3 kills during it. Died a whole hell of a lot. I suck at gaming. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. Gravitic anchor. Do I have any device slots available? Yeah. Oh, our stuff has changed again. Let's see, what's disappeared? My view. Only you or someone you know can fall down and go out, and you can prevent voice fires. Dashing and daring, courageous and caring, playful and friendly, with stories to share. Where are they at? Where the hell are ye? Oh, I guess I can't make them yet. Deuterium. Nope. Nope. Got to get that going on. Target shields have failed, Captain. Total integrity and benefit, Captain. Captain. Prepare the team. Prepare a team to beam down. Energy weapon systems malfunction. Collect $5. Go back 3 spaces. Salvage 6. Salvage. I must have someone loaded that collects salvage. His name is Ultra Salvage Son. He likes to salvage shit. I'm going to stay here and then go boom boom on your asshole. Going to go boom boom asshole. I swear, I sphincter says what? I sphincter, I said what? Deliver, deliver, deliver. Come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Yes. We collected enough pudding particles to say that we've got the pudding. We'll say need and no to that. Target shields have failed. Form of a hawk. A hawk. It's the Hawkeye Show, guest starring Hawkeye. Gee, thanks. I thought I was gonna be a Ghana. Gravity gankers.
Target's shields have failed.
The station has fallen into the black hole.
It did not.
To the next one.
It disappeared before it got there. Damn it. Wait, the next one? Where the hell is that one? Oh, it's way over there. Dude, I totally forgot. There were 3 of them. Damn it. I would have, like, put more effort into the game. Or maybe I would put more effort into it if this didn't exist. Oh, my God. Warning. Bitty, bitty, bitty. This ship is under attack.
4 shields failing.
5 shields are failing. Oh, my God.
Right shields failing.
My 5 shields are failing.
Integrity below 75%.
We need to take this over here
Hull integrity below 50%.
before we die. Hopefully, the station will fall off into the black hole before we die. Oh no. We've died. Bridge station failure. So we have no bridge? Is that it? Well, how the hell am I going to get her docked in there and fixed, buddy? Yes. Sí, señor. Sí, señor. Warning. This ship is under attack. I did it again. I got another one. And we're gonna come up the rear and park it right between the 2 slats. Here we come up the rear. Bingo! Strike 2. You know, it really happens whenever you come down through here and you see all these players out on the field. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back because it's for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and strikes are out at the old ball game. We are going to make big circles. I love to take a big circles. Hello, we're going to have big circles, yes. Ship's not under attack, it's on top of attack, mister. We can do it. We can make it. We are Klingon. Oh, son of a bitch. Nice. We only got a flesh wound. Impulse image, imaging malfunction. We need a new impulse engine. Impulse. An impulse engine. Impulse. Gravity gankers. Okay, let's start getting some of this bullshit then.
We've collected some honking particles. Boo-hoo. Boo, yes you have. Boo. Warning.
Right shield failing.
Chitty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang. Oh, pretty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, we love you. And I, pretty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, loves us too. Near, far, everywhere we are. You can do it, dude, you can do it. Tarlock. Tarlock. Tarlock and his amazing friends.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Well, at least it's not on top of one. I told you that already. Wee. 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 It's a good thing I'm not in combat, damn. Full speed of slow. I think I'm stuck. Yeah, I think I'm stuck. I can't go forward. See? I can't go forward. I'm stuck in the shield or something. There we go. Halking particles. Halking. One more and we will have it done, Captain. One more time. One more night. One more. One more night. Night. Yeah, yay. One more night. Warning, ship's under attack, Rick. Oh. Herschel, you need to go over there. See about getting unattacked. Duh. Duh. Rick, my head got cut off in that one episode of Rick.
We've collected enough hawking particles
We
to
bullshit.
power the disruption weapon. Shields down on the Zinkethi facility.
Chills down for the pudding facility. Head knowledge. Forget the pudding pop. Boop, 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 boop. Pew 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 pew, mister. Pew 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 pew, mister. Pew pew, mister. Pew pew. I have no integrity, mister. I suck integrity. Gravitic anchor.
Below 50%. Target's shields have failed.
Target shield has failed. Keep smiling, keep shining. You're the reason no one gives a shit. Fuck you. Crusade Conqueror. Accolade complete. Impulse engine damage. I thought my engines were already damaged. No, you are. Impulse engines damaged. Respawn.
Zinkethi Dreadnought battle group is inbound. They should arrive in less than 30 seconds. Assemble at the Jupiter and prepare to repel them. A Zinkethi dreadnought group is arriving.
How many times are they gonna come in here? He's got it bad for the Zinkethi. I think it's because he was like in love with one of them or something, and they fucked him. Not literally, but you know, his head or something like that. Skull. Yeah, we're gonna say skull. My left shield's failing, Captain. You bastard.
Hull integrity below 75%. Hull integrity below 50%.
Hull integrity's non-existent. Hull integrity shot its way out of its asshole.
Left shield failing. Right shield failing.
Right?
Rear shield failing. Target's shields have failed.
Right?
Left shield failing.
Right?
Hull integrity below 25%.
Right?
Rear shield failing.
I know, right? Targeting systems failure. Nice. If you or someone you know has farted, please call this number now.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
If you or someone you know has stopped being able to lick their own ass,
We have destroyed the production facility.
yay!
There's still much work to be done.
Much work to be done.
Their crusade will continue
Let's
unless
see.
we put an end to it.
Get the fleet marks again.
Decisive. Until that day, fight well. Kapla.
Quapla, you too, man. Quapla. Put them in there. Francis Ford Coppola, you too, buddy. Okay. Dilithia mine. Right there. Boy.
Suki, bokey, bokey.
A warp field wobble. Not a warp field bubble. A warp field wobble. I don't.
I have no idea. Does it matter? No, it does not matter. It doesn't matter, you son of a bitch.
Destroy Terran ship. Alright, we can do that. We can do that right now. We're gonna be right over here anyways. Tamok, the river Tamok. Enter the Badlands. You have entered the Badlands. Okay. How is it looking? Son of a bitch. Another instance of this? No, there is not. Well, damn it. How many tin ships?
The Badlands is located in the Cardassian sector of the Alpha Quadrant. No shit. No shit's given, Captain.
Yay, that's what I wanted. A bunch of people around shooting shit. Yay, boo.
dude. Oh, dude. Dude! Eh. Please state the nature of your asshole.
Hull integrity below 50%.
Nebula science vessel incoming. Watch out for repulsor beams.
Watch out for that tree. George. George! Oh, watch out for that, George. George the bus driver. Watch out for that tree.
Terran Nebula science vessel. Device is in
Watch out
standby
for
mode.
that bump.
Complete the shutdown process. Device shutdown complete. Excellent work. The mirror universe bases are transitioning to our universe.
Oh no!
So stop them.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay, alright, okay.
The mirror universe bases are activating. We have 10 minutes to drive back as many as possible.
You go ahead with it. I gotta have more cowbell, baby. Appreciate you for sticking in there. Yeah, sticking it in there hard.
Target's shield has failed.
Brooke Shields has failed. Oh no, we're doing that joke too much. No one gives a shit. And now we will exit this area, Captain. You don't have to worry about shooting me. I'm leaving already over here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Earth below us, drifting, falling, floating, weightless, calling home. Earth below us. Okay. Let's see. Healing ground, heal yourself during combat, whatever. Okay, that would be home. That big old turds on that ship over there, that radiation turd right there. Yeah. What do you get when you guzzle down sweets? Eating as much as an elephant eats. What are you at? Getting terribly fat. What do you think will come of that? I don't like the look of it.
Tamak! The river Tamak! In winter!
His army with fists closed. Sukat! His eyes uncovered! Darmok on the ocean.
Captain Jean-Luc Pickard of the USS Enterprise.
Process that will allow us to transmit our data.
Enemy life signs ahead.
When that's
Proceed with caution. I'm reading numerous hazards in the area. This section of the ship has taken heavy damage.
Cling on, cling on, cling off. Cling on, cling on. Cling on, cling on. Cling on, cling on, cling on, cling on. Shield recharge. Heal. Tilla alena, Chelis galdeda. Tilla nea, Chelis galda. Shiraka, shiraka. Indeed. What would you do if I sang gratitude? Would you stand up, sit down and stand up and walk out, and sit down and stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your rear and I'll sing you a song. I would try not to sing you a song. Oh baby, I fuck up the lyrics on purpose. Do do do. Who gives a shit about things nobody does? Oh, they keep destroying it. We're gonna have to destroy them. Oh! Hello? Whoever's screaming out there, hello? Hello, 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 hello. Somebody wake him up. He has to put down my shield. He died again too fast. He's dying. Well, somebody needs to wake him up. He keeps dying. Come on, guy. Come on, guy. Come on, guy. Oh, he died again. He's like me that one time. No, he died again. He's a standing corpse. No. Okay, good deal. No, he died again. He's getting further away from it, though. That's pretty good. Further or farther, depending on your interpretation. Dude, you keep waking up near it, man. That's what's happening here, bud. You little piece of shit. Okay. Sailing in the rain, just sailing in the rain. What a glorious feeling, I'm happy again. Look at him, he's like, dude, forget this shit. He ran as soon as he woke up. I am supposed to be the one that dies. I am Gary the Klingon. I run to radiation for a living. It is fun. Gary the Klingon. First one to die right now. Whoa. Gary the Klingon. Cling on me when you're not strong. Slowly building it up. Enemy targets. Might as well remove the chat box. There we go. There we are. Yuki. Yuki. Balzaria, get over there. Get over and get that far. Anybody bring any marshmallows? Oh. He's on fire. His ass is on fire. Everybody assume the position. That is not the position that I want you to have. Oh. Call for help. He's calling for help. He's always calling for help. Getting closer. Getting closer. Getting closer. Oh, he died. Here comes his pinch hitter. Knocked it out of the home run there, bud. Level. Cow for help. Help, he says. Help. I come home in the middle of the night. My body says, when you gonna treat your life right? Dun, 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 dun. Enemy targets on sensors. Enemy targets. Oh, there we go. 17, getting closer, getting closer. Getting closer. Enemy targets. In close proximity.
Congratulations, General.
Congratulations, you bastard. Orchestra comes out. Everybody's like, woohoo, I voted for him. Wanted that one there. Oh, well, let's do that. Okay, got it done. Nothing there. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bang bang ding 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 bang ding bang ding. The Unforgettable Endeavors 618. And what does this next one do? Which is a perk experience, including recruit. Activate this item will grant you 2 perk points and 5 reroll tokens. Oh boy! Sigh. Oh, guy humping that over there, looking good, good. Okay. Frontier to medicine. Frontier to medicine. Colonial world. The world of the Knight Rider world. Okay, spend perk points on that. Critical severity space, buy that. Good deal. Alrighty then, alrighty then. And we're gonna go right here. Back to the planet right here. Because these holdings here, the coffers have 0 and 1. I need to get some batteries. I need to go through all 3 of them, really. Really. Yes, really. Yes. Oh, great giant. 1 cup of butter, and now you have 2. You know, my name is Simon, and I like to do drawings. Hello, Simon. I like to do drawings. Let's see if my traits followed me here. Yes, they did. Congratulations, you bastard. Let's go surfing now. Everybody's learning how. Come on and safari with me. Come on and safari with me. Ooh. Hee hee. Ho ho. Hee hee. Bop beep beep bop beep beep bop beep beep bop 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 beep boop bop bop boing. Ah, ball sack. I was Rob, son. I was Rob. His name's not Rob, it's Phil. Ah, dude. Dude, man, dude. Gotta get back to the past, Samurai Jack. Check out. Gotta get back to the past, Samurai Jack. Gotta get back from the past, Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack. His name's Jack, Samurai Jack. Derp. Derpy derp. Derp dee derp dee derp dee derp dee derp. Derp dee derp dee derp dee derp dee derp. Boom 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 boo doo 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 doo. Boom boom boom. Rah boom boom boom. That should have got it. For darn sure, birdie. Oh, seriously. Yay. I've only gotten 396 lifetime credits. Ball sack. Yay. For reals. Nachos and onion rings. Colonial ore provisions. Ooh, yeah. Outstanding. What's that? 5 colonial infrastructure somethings for... yeah, right. Okay. Reward. Reward. You shut your mouth. How can you say I go about things the wrong way? I am human and I need to be loved, just like everybody else does. You see, I've already waited too long. All my hopes are gone. Dun, 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 dun. See, he's Cuban. Collect all the batteries. Batteries not included. I had to collect batteries. They washed up on the shore, see? Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in a hole and then buried myself. $8.55 should do it. Oh, you bastard. You just want me to do it again, you little dumbass. Rhymes to keep their secrets will unfold beyond the stars. Yeah, boy, yeah, boy. Yeah, the. Admiralty. Admiralty, Captain. Admiralty. 10 hours for that to get done. Collect rewards, mister. I like my rewards. Whoa. I gulped and I swallowed it. Swallowed it right on down the road down yonder. Ooh. Oh my. I got people there. They've opened up a whole keg full of nothing but important things. Here! That's what I think of when Picard talks. Here! Now and here! 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 There's a dude. What? 2, 3, 4. Avanto, 3. Avanto, 3, 5, 7. Yes. Yes, Captain, yes. Okay.
Need something?
Yeah, I need you to just shut the hell up, mister.
Or if you're authorized, I can start an invasion soon.
You can start an invasion soup. What? Did I change something in the options causing that to happen? I'm just curious. Curiously on television. That was it right there, wasn't it? I turned that on. I had to. I had to. It's what happened, man. It's what happens. Current map. Currently mapping the stairs. Okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. If you're just now joining me, welcome to Star Trek Online, where I'm going to be playing like the boring asshole that I am. Okay, and there. Okay. Alright, okay, alright, okay, alright. 1 viewers, 13 minutes and, 3 minutes, 14 seconds. Pie, everybody. Let's see who all's not in here anymore. And no one. Good deal. Alright. Well, I'm going to end it. That's it. Bye. Let's see. I'm probably going to leave the chatbot thing running, though, because I want to test some stuff after a while. I'm planning on staying up like another maybe hour
Inverted
or two.
Paradox says, right, I'm off to the land of Skyrim.
To the land of Skyrim. Well, have fun Skyrimming. Yeah. Well, have fun. And I'll see you next time. We're going to end it with a red shirt death.
All right, men, this is a dangerous mission, and it's likely one of us will be killed. The landing party will consist of myself, Mr. Spock, Dr. McCoy, and Ensign Ricky.
Ah, crap.
The Family Guy death. All right, everybody. Bye-bye. Maybe I'll be back on tomorrow. I don't really shit.